All right, welcome to Lab 6-2. As you can see, we're in the Excel file for Lab 6-2, Salon Day Aging. First thing we're going to do is going to go ahead and create a pivot table. All right, so we can see here, so it's already created it off the whole information. We're going to add this data to the data model, and we're going to click OK. And so we can see here, so now you can see here a sales order and all that information there. And now we're going to go ahead and do the same thing that we did before with this one. Table, cash received, add this data to the data model. Make it an existing worksheet on sheet 1. Okay. Oh, all right, so we'll make it a new worksheet. One moment. All right, there we are. And so we can see cash received here and sales order here. So first thing we're going to want to do is go to our sales order total, and we're going to drag that under values. And we're going to go to receipt amount, drag that under values right there. And we're actually going to go ahead and make sure all this is formatted as a dollar value. There we are. That way we can go ahead and see that. All right, now we're going to drag our sales order ID down into our rows. All right, and as we can see here, so it looks like there's Excel's detecting relationships. So we're going to go ahead and click auto detect, and it's created our relationship. And now we can see here that there's actually matched up a lot of these. So we can see that the order of our sales, the total of our sales order is equaling the amount that we received. So it's looking like everything is good there, and it looks like that relationship is working. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take our information, we're going to copy it out of our Excel sheet, our pivot table. We're going to open up a new sheet, and we're going to paste the values here. All right, and we'll go ahead and get rid of these two. Yeah, to put that at the top, and then we can get rid of the grand total. All right. All right. So now that we've done that. All right, now we're going to make this into a table. Yes, click OK. Then we're going to add a difference column between the sales order total and the receipt amount. So equals minus that. And it'll copy it all down for us. Go. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to go and filter out our zeros. So here we are. So now we can see everything that is not a zero. And then we want to see how old they are. So we're going to go over to our cash received. We're going to make a new table called sales order date. All right. All right, now to tell us the sales order date, we're going to go do VLOOKUP. And we're going to look up for the sales order ID and sales order. We're going to get rid of all that and do the sales order there. We're looking at the second position. So we want the date and we want an exact match. And click OK. And so now it's given us the dates, but it's given us in the general format. So what we're going to do is go over here and format it as a date. We'll click short date. Oh, and then we'll click all of that and do short date. And there we go. Now it gives us the date of when all the sales order occurred. All right, we're going to create another column here called difference again, and this is just going to tell us the age of each of them from whenever they were received to whenever they were paid. So what we're going to do is equal this minus this. Okay, and so we see here. So now it automatically put it as a general format as a number. Sometimes it may not. Sometimes it may format it as a date. In that case, you would just go up here and you just change it to a number. And so we can see here that these essentially this is how old each of the sales order was. So the sale order was put in January 1st in 2019, and it was paid on the 10th, so it was 9 days old when it was paid. And some here you can see it was 33 days old from when it was paid. So yeah. All right, so now we're going to create another called bucket. That out. And then we're going to create a small little table over here with 0, 30, 60, 90. Oh. And we'll call it 0-30, 31 to 60, 61 to 90, and then 90 plus. All right. And now we're just going to do another VLOOKUP. Lookup value is going to be the difference here. The age table array is going to be here. And we're going to do 2 because we want to be pulling that second column. And actually what we want to do real quick, I'll go ahead and exit that out because that'll make it easier. We're going to select this and then we're going to press F4 to lock it in to place. And then we're going to do 2 and we want an approximate match. And we're going to click enter and there we go. So now we can see, ours that are, under 30 are going to be 0 to 30. And then right here we hit 36, so we're above 30, so we're at 3160. So we can see that this is working. All right, so now we want to do a count on how many we have in each grouping. So we're going to do a count if function. Our range is going to be here. So cash received bucket we can see here, comma, and then our criteria. It's going to be that cell there. Enter. So we can see we have 350 in our 0 to 30. And then an easy way to do is we're just going to drag this down. So we can see we have 350 within that are within 0 to 30. We have 285 that are within 31 to 60 days. And we have 33 that are within 61 to 90 days. And then we have 6 that are in 90 plus days. All right. All right, so now that we've done that, we're going to come back over here to our sheet 1 that has our pivot table in it. We're going to go over to our pivot table analyze, and we're going to refresh the table. What we're going to see here is that it's actually going to show us that we now have access to those different columns that we created before. We're going to add our bucket to our rows, and we are actually going to remove our sales order total. So I'm just going to click over here, remove field. And so now we can see here, oh, sorry, we actually want to put our bucket above our sales order total. There we go. That way, now we can collapse it down by which bucket it's in. So if we want to see, which sales orders are within 0 to 30, we can look here. And we can see the amount that we received on that. And with that, that will be the end of lab 6-2. Thank you very much.